Hey, it's Biddy Penny. Welcome to my channel. I hope you guys are doing well this morning. I am running late. My whole family is up early, so it's going to be an interesting day. All right, so let's just dive in because I am running late and I have things I want to do. We're going to go over our little book here. We may just read one day. We are ahead after all. And then let me just take a look ahead. We could read a couple and then we'll just jump right in. So it does get better. You will experience moments when you feel like the world is against you, when nothing seems to work, when it feels like everything that can go wrong has. There are some circumstances that can't be fixed or made better immediately. There will be times when your world does not feel okay. As best as possible, you must sit and honor this truth. In those moments, allow yourself to cry, shout, and be upset. Feel what you feel, but then surrender into what is. I can't say when or how, but time. Surrender and healing will allow you to find solace. It does get better. Know this. And then show up and speak up. Show up in the world in a way that makes you proud. Speak words that you wouldn't be ashamed to hear repeated back to you. All right, we're going to stop there. I think what I'll do is just, well, I'll go ahead and read 16, and that way I can just start at 17 because I won't remember where I left off. I have a feeling. You can begin again. There will be times when you have come as far as you can, when your heart is broken open and you see no way through. When those moments present themselves to you, sit quietly, courageously feel what you feel, and then, and only then, let go as gracefully as you can. Grace is knowing for certain that you will inevitably be hurt again, and knowing just as certainly that you are strong, you're resilient, and all of it will make you more beautiful. It's the only through it's only through our brokenness that our light can shine. You will begin again. All right. So that is we're going through this A Year of Positive Thinking. We're blazing through it a few days at a time. I just hope that it helps somebody each day, even if it's just one person. So that's why I read it. We all need a little more positivity in our thinking. Okay, I don't know that I'm playing with this. I don't even know why I got it out. I wanted to show you the cards that I made last night with Sean over on his channel. I had fun with Sean. I really wanted to talk with him so much more and be even more engaged, but I didn't want to drive everyone crazy with my mic echoing. So I tried to be quiet, but here are, yeah, and that was my version of being quiet. The cards that I made with him. Here's the fun that we had with the KCC challenge. Cordelia picked our number, and so we did sketch number 6, and this was my card. This was the little wild child that I did at the end, but I like it. And then these were the first two. This was like kind of my this is clean and simple for me. This is where we started. So those were my cards last night. Had a whole lot of fun. Sean was hilarious. When we hung up, he was like, okay, I better let you go so you can come back on in a couple of hours. It was really cute and funny. All right. I woke up this morning and I thought to myself, what is something you've really been wanting to do, but you just haven't found the time and haven't made it happen? And it is these little tins. And I'm going to show you some pictures so you know where I'm going. And my son eats Altoids like all the time. So I happen to have a ton of Altoid tins around my house. But you don't have to have Altoid 10. So I'm going to pull out my Pinterest and I'm going to show y'all my Pinterest. You can do these with anything. You can do this with just pieces of paper. You can do this with like lids to, jars of food. Like, when you get a jar of spaghetti sauce, you can keep the lid and make what we're about to make. But I have a bunch of these, so this is what I'm going to use today. When I was at Hobby Lobby the other night, I picked up their Valentine crafts were like 40% off. I picked up one package, only one of these hearts, and I picked up one package of these bears. They came 2 in a pack, and I thought they were so cute, and I thought, I've really been wanting to make a 10 been wanting to make 10 art, and I thought they would fit perfectly. Now they don't fit in this, and it won't close with one in there. So I thought I would deconstruct it a little bit, and I'll end up making this a hanging piece. And I want to decorate the inside and play around with these. So that is one idea that I have and that I want to work on. So some of these we might have to do in time. So while I was thinking about these pieces and what I wanted to do, I stumbled upon something on Pinterest that is similar to things we've done here before. I don't know if y'all remember it, but we did some angel wall art hangings one time. So let me say hi to everyone in the chat because I'll have to navigate away from, let me see, I don't know if I have Pinterest on my phone. If I do, then I won't have to navigate away from the chat. Oh, I do. Cool. Okay. But let me say hi to everyone. Hi, Maddie. Hi, Michelle. Hi, Messy. Hey, T. Hi, Linda Veal. How you doing? I hope you're doing well out there. Hi, Esther. T, did you get the snow you were wishing for? Hi, Bertha. Hasn't it been supremely wonderful to have Bill and Tracy back this week? I watched the entire replay yesterday. It has been so wonderful. Jim, good morning. Miss Penny Peterson, good morning. Okay, so this is what my Pinterest looks like. And everybody's Pinterest looks different, but these are the kinds of things that I pin. And oh my gosh, I love these angels. How adorable are those? Paper dolls. We're going to have to make those sometime. Let me just save those to my art dolls. There we go. Fixed. I now have those for later. But yeah, 10 art. I have a whole 10 art page. So where are my boards? Probably over here. 10 art. I'm totally into it, y'all. I love 10 art. Now, these right here are made with like the bottoms of boxes, and they're collage, and that's what I wanted to work on today. And some of these are made like with matchboxes, and I happen to have the Tim Holtz Matchbox die. And so you can just make this out of paper. Now, I've made these before, and this is the ones that are made like with spaghetti jar lids, or any kind of, pickle jar lid, whatever it is that you have jarred. But I've made these before, and they're a whole lot of fun. And I thought these were fabulous. They're kind of quirky, and it's collage, and I haven't collaged in way too long. So I wanted to show you one more. Hold on. Back to Pinterest. Where did I put that? That's the only thing. I loved these with the pom-poms. around the edges. I will definitely be putting pom-poms around the edge of some of mine. A lot of people do that, and it's because it looks fabulous. Um, I mean, I could just go on for days. I love these. Now, these are ones that close. So I totally kind of want to go down this rabbit hole. I've been pinning this kind of stuff for ages, and I want to do it. I may lose some of you in it, but look at that garden. Look at that little Altoid tin garden. So cool. Okay. But there is a version of this that we can just do on paper also. So if you don't have any tins, you don't want to collect tins, you don't want to save anything else like, you know, spaghetti jar lids, I get you. You don't have to. You could do all this just on paper and make a little hanging, kind of like my bird ornaments that we made together. You could also do this with like embroidery hoops. You know, you could put fabric back here and do this kind of thing on an embroidery hoop if you wanted to. Maybe you have a bunch of those in your stash. Just trying to give y'all some ideas. But let's get started. I do want to make something today. Let's grab some of this fabric that's in here. This all looks like kind of like upholstery fabric, and it's cool. I love some of these pieces are so fabulous. I actually like the back side of this piece even more than but the front is good. So let's make something, shall we? I know I'm taking y'all a completely different direction, but we've been making cards upon cards upon cards. I mean, I was putting my stuff in my January box, and I've made so many cards this year so far that it's time to change it up. These little girls, they're already collaged and look really cool. I'm just grabbing from scraps. You can tell this one's all beat up. Hey, Flo. But yeah, let's just kind of dive in here and start crafting. What we can do today is we don't have to go down the tin art path. I don't think I have enough time for it, but you know, guess what we might do tomorrow. By the way, I have to go live with y'all a little earlier tomorrow because my mom is back on looking on the housing market, and I have to go look at houses with her. So it won't be as late as I usually like to go on Saturday, but we'll work on tins tomorrow. I'll gather my supplies, and I hope you'll come back and hang out with me, and we'll make some tin art. Today, we're going to do this kind of like, do y'all remember my bird ornaments that we made? I've already given, I think, all of them away. We made some bird ornaments before Christmas on cardboard, and that's kind of what we're going to do today. I just love doing projects like this. I think it's so much fun. These pages here are from Sweet Pea Curiosities. I cleaned this brush last night because I accidentally dipped it in the wrong ink. These are my oxide brushes, and I accidentally dipped it in just a regular distress ink. Speaking of distress, have y'all heard the news about Tim Holtz? He says he's not retiring, But he's not going to be designing new products anymore. He still has a year's worth that are coming out, but he's done designing products. I don't think he's done forever, but he's done for now. And I went through a whole range of emotions hearing that. I kind of wasn't ready for that. I'm going to cut these edges off because I don't want to deal with those. Just to be honest, I wasn't ready. I wasn't prepared. Desiree told me, and I was like, no. Say it ain't so. But it is so. I'm always happy. I mean, you know, I had to go watch his video and hear him out. And I'm happy for him. Okay, so just looking around here on my desk for this muncher. I'm going to punch some little divots in this page. I'm going to add my own ticket edge back in, kind of. Just randomly. I don't need too many holes, but just kind of distressing it a little bit. All right. We're going to be able to do a deeper dive tomorrow. We're just putting our toes in the water today. Let's see. I have some random cardboard on the side of my desk. This is a nice big piece. I think this goes to calendars. Dawn, how are you? This is the earliest time of day I've seen in a bit. Oh, well, welcome to the morning hours. You're going to catch a worm today. You're going to catch yourself a worm. You and my whole family. Everybody is up, Dawn. My kids are both up. Everybody. I walked out of my bedroom and the whole house was just lit up and fully active. As you can tell, I find no need to measure or have perfectly straight lines for this project. Okay, but we kind of got a vibe going on here. Let's do one at a time. And do a little more fussy cutting. I understand. Yeah, Flo, totally. Like, as I get into producing, I get it. It's a process. You know, it's very much a process, and then that's just producing the product itself and getting it in my little shop and out to the world. And I am such a small scale. I'm not even a small business. I'm a micro business is what I call it. So yeah, no, I get it. I do. It's just, how does a legend, which is how I see him, pump the brakes, you know? And there's going to be a jolt. Look, when you pump the brakes in a car and you're moving at a fast speed, everybody feels it. So had a little bit of that feeling for sure. Okay, ooh, speaking of our Mr. Holtz, I'm going to get out some of his collage paper. The good thing is I have a few Tim Holtz products in my, but that's fine. It's because I love the things he makes. Okay, so we'll play with a little bit of this. This one I haven't used yet, and I do love it. This is his collage paper that has the photographs on it. Oh, this one just makes me incredibly happy. I love this paper so much. So let's use a little. And then also I grabbed this one, which is botanical and magical. And I do have the stamp set. He released this in a stamp set this last year because the paper has been so popular. And I went ahead and grabbed some of these dolls. Now these are the baseboard dolls, so they're real thick and sturdy. So I think they'd be perfect for these kinds of projects. So let's do this up, y'all. This Ferris wheel right here is a big yes for me. I happen to love it. Love that image. I think it might be my favorite in the whole roll of paper. Move it over a little bit more. And if y'all don't have paper like this, if you have even like the Dollar Tree tissue paper, I think y'all have seen even recently in the last couple of weeks me stamping on it. You can stamp on tissue paper. You can stamp on it if you have a gel plate. You could gel plate tissue paper. So, you know, you don't have to run out and buy it for this project. You can just stamp on what you have if you don't have this. All right, let's get this down. We might just have time to make one of these today. Hey, Vicki Jensen, how you doing? Thank you guys so much for coming and hanging out with us last night over on Sean's channel. I saw so many of you there, and I just can't tell you how much it means that you come and support me and you support others in the card making community or paper crafting community when we get together. And you know, it's fun for us to build our crafty friendships, but then our friends come along for it too, and that's all of you guys. So thank you so much. It really does mean so much to me. I know it means a lot to others too. I feel bad when there's things are out of my control, like the whole mic setup for me. Um, I kept racking my brain the first probably 15 minutes we were together of how can I fix this? How can I make this better? But I had to just surrender in the moment. I didn't have a solution. I always keep my earbuds plugged in under my desk and somehow they got unplugged. So there's that. Okay. So I'm not even going to wait for this to dry. I'm going to go ahead and put my flowers back on. I liked cutting that flower in half and then having some for each side of this little piece. So I'm going to go ahead and glue those down. Absolutely, Jim. He's a sweetie. As I had mentioned in the live last night, like I took to Sean right away. He just has such a good energy about him. And I don't know, I just liked him right away. Okay. So this is really thin paper. I printed this on super thin paper, which is perfect for collage. Okay. Let's get some more things on here. I do want to use, ooh, I kind of like this pleather. Or, okay, we called it pleather coming up, and now people call it vegan leather. Vegan leather is pleather. Let's put some pleather around this. I think what I'm going to do is cut it kind of small. I'm going to get my fabric scissors out. I'm going to have a lot more success with these. I think I'm going to maybe put it around the border. I'm not sure. I'm just going to cut a little bit of vegan leather. Pleather. Just a thin little strip. Okay, and then we need to pick our person. Now, I really wanted to collage, like, you know, something funky on here, but we'll just have to wait and see. I thought this gold trim was kind of gorgeous with this color palette too. I might put that, a little bit of that on there. We're gonna piece this together and just see what happens. I do have my Tim Holtz out. Yeah, I'm definitely wanting to put things around the edges. I'm trying to not cover up this whole part of the image, but it may, you know, it may come to the pass that I have to. We'll see. Hey, Kim. Hi, Rebecca. Good morning. Hi, Miss Paula. How are you? Hi, Miss Cordelia. Miss Cordelia, I didn't see last night. Do you want one of the cards? And by the way, you guys, I didn't forget about the giveaway. There's a giveaway over there on Sean's channel of a Bitty Penny paper pad. Or if you're outside of the States, you'll get, whoever wins, you'll get a gift card to the shop for my digital so that it's international and anybody can win. All you had to do is go leave a comment on last night's video. And he'll get you entered to win. Okay. So let's not forget the ticket, since we did sit here together and fussy cut that out. You guys, I kind of don't know. Actually, I think it's over here on the side of my desk where my new collage book is. I bought one new collage book for the year. But we're just going to have to use one of these old ones for right now. Let's see if we can find somebody fabulous to go on here. And if not, then the paper dolls will work. I like this one because it's smaller than this one, so the scale of things are smaller, and this is a pretty small piece we're working on. It looks kind of like 3 by 4. I didn't measure it. But yeah, I like this one because, oh, I love this guy. We're going to use this guy right here. He looks like he's straight out of a Van Gogh painting. He might be, I'm really not sure. I can't put my finger on it from where he's from, but I love him. So let me see if Google knows who that guy is. Do y'all ever do this? Let me show you. You can use your phone and you can use Google. And you can take a picture. And you can be like, hey, who is that? Portrait of a Postman by Joseph Roulin. Aha, that's who that is. I knew I'd seen him before. One of 6. This portrait of Joseph Roulin is one of 6 Van Gogh painted of his close friend, a postal employee in the southern French town of Arles, a 15-hour train ride from Paris. I knew it was Van Gogh. I mean, only Van Gogh with those colors in his beard and just the whole style. Portrait of a Postman. Well, we love the postmen around here, don't we? We're card makers. So we got to have, I'll keep this in my studio as an ode to the postal workers. Who deliver all of our packages and our cards through rain and snow and sleet. One of my new favorite Christmas movies we've been watching the last couple of years is Santa Claus, I think is what it's called. And it's an animated movie about a postal worker. It's so wonderful. I just love it. Alert? What alert? Are y'all? Do y'all have an alert on the video? Oh, Dawn just got her first dose of caffeine. Okay, look, postal worker, you are fabulous and you are the focal point here, but you can't cover up my Ferris wheel. I don't know where I'm going to put you. I don't know how you're going to go on here. I might have to say goodbye to the Ferris wheel. We'll see. We'll see. I just keep trying to keep it in. I think we need some stamps, y'all. Now that we've got a postal worker, we're going to need some stamps on this. You guys, the other day I mentioned I love his buttons on his jacket. I'm trying not to lose his buttons. That we've been watching Cobra Kai. I'm hooked. I'm just hooked on it, y'all. I almost sent out a Mayday alert. I thought I lost my postage. Let's see what we've got here. Let's see if I have any from France. I don't know. Oh, that has, I think, some French on it. Canada. Ecuador. There's some different ones. Dominican Republic. Indonesia. All right. Let's see. Let's see if we can make some of these work. Ooh, here's just like an old, that's what I really want. It's just like some old looking like this. Ah, that's the Statue of Liberty. Let's just fill in a couple of postage stamps. I think I'm going to put that one right here because it kind of pulls the eye into that a little more. I think I'll put this international cooperation. It's important. Just cutting out the year 1965. Okay, I think we've got it, you guys. I think this is where we're going. Yes, Manly Made Minute. Oh, why is... It's weird. Thank you, Dawn, for adding the link. The beard. The beard. He has a Van Gogh beard. Allergies are horrible here today. Hi, Roseanne. Welcome, welcome. Hi, Anne. How you doing? Hope y'all are well. Okay, so today I was wanting to make 10s, but we're not there yet. We're going to have to do that tomorrow. So what we're doing instead is kind of another one of those little cardboard kind of ornaments. And I'm going to put this one in my craft room as an ode to our postal workers. Who deliver all of our happy mail all year long. All right. And now, what I think I'll do is I'm going to let the trim hang off the very bottom edge, which means I'll be able to lower this postal worker down. I always lay this trim down backwards. I think this is the way. Yeah, I'll be able to move him down quite a bit. Put the pleather down. Okay. T, are you junking today with Dawn? Are y'all doing your thing? If so, and you've got a pre-link, you can go ahead and leave it in the video. So on Fridays, Dawn and Tracy get together and they do junk journals on Fridays. Hi, Nikki Jane. How you doing? Oh, I love this, you guys. This makes me so happy. If you think I plan my projects, I don't. I wake up, I say my morning prayers, and then I say, Self, what are you going to make today? And today I said, I want to do something that I've been wanting to do and just haven't. And this was the project. And I am so delighted. So this is what we've just made. Now, this is just on a piece of cardboard, which means anybody can make this. You know, I just pulled, these are scraps. This is some of the Tim Holtz stuff. I need to trim off his shoulder a little. There we go. I love it. And then all we need is a piece of ribbon, and it can be anything, literally anything that you can put on the back so you can hang it on the wall. You could do something like this and just glue this twine on the back, and I'll be able to hang it. I'm going to hang it above my desk. And have a little postal worker tribute piece in my craft room. Okay. And now I'm deciding, like, do I just want like a wide piece or do I want it more narrow? And this piece of twine is coming undone. It's so not perfect, but it will totally work. So I'll just flip it over. And I think I want it wide like this. And I'm just going to tape it down. I might add a little glue too. Here, we'll use some pretty tape. This fabric tape. No one's ever going to see it but me, but still. What's to stop us from making it fun and funky on the back too? I'm going to put a little glue. Now this tape is Tim Holtz fabric tape. It's not really all that repositional, but I am my father's daughter and I'm going to put glue on it anyways. Okay, so how are y'all feeling about this project? Is this anything you would ever make? Just curious. Is it just me who has all the interest in things like this? Or do you think, I mean, it doesn't have to be a postal worker, obviously. Okay, this piece isn't cooperating, y'all. Let's get a new piece. There we go. So the last time we made one of these, we made it with the birds, the mixed media birds from Sweet Pea Curiosities. But there it is. Now, I also love the idea of doing some decoration around the edges, especially like bling and things. But I don't know if the Dear Postal Man needs bling. I'm going to put this ticket on the back because I went through the trouble of cutting it out. So I'm just going to glue it on the back, and maybe I'll put a date. we go. And oh my goodness. Not that long ago, I was looking for this stuff and couldn't find it. And that's because it was in with my embroidery floss, which was missing for a very long time. Hi, Mary C. That is so true, Mary. The Statue of Liberty was a gift from France. Thank you. See, it was meant to be. Thanks for reminding me of that. My brain wasn't connecting all the dots. Hi, Natasha. But yeah, I don't think this dude requires it, but I always love the idea of putting some bling around these things. But I kind of like him like this. I feel like if I put too much bling, it will detract from him being the focal point. I don't think I mind the pleather. I think I like it without any of that, though. I think I just like it basic, like this. And he gets to stand out. So I was able to keep most of the Ferris wheel in. We've got the 2 Statue of Liberties, an international cooperation. And that's how we're gonna hang it. It's lightweight. I can hang it with a thumbtack. I want to come back tomorrow and I want to make more of these. I just think it would be fun. We didn't get any snow, but I don't think you were asking us. All we got was rain. It has to be in pretty in case it falls on the floor. Oh, Mike. T, I love how much Mike supports you. Hangs out in the chat. You have made something like this, Maddie? Yeah, it's just fun, you guys. It's just a whole lot of fun. It's another way to use your supplies. And I made a set of these that had these gorgeous like angels and swans and stuff. And I gave them to my sister-in-law. And she loves them. She is someone who redecorates her house like every 6 months, if not more often. She doesn't buy all new supplies. She just moves things around. And those angels have made it into her living room. They've been in her bedroom, her guest bedroom, and now they're in her living room. So, you know, you can make them as big as you want, as kind of fancy as you want, but this is just on cardboard. And it's going to be so cute on my wall. And, you know, it's like you don't take it too seriously, or, you know, you don't have to worry too much because you're just playing with cardboard. And like today I grabbed scraps and, you know, it's just paper, but you may end up with something that you really love. Exactly, Mary. I agree. No bling. He's perfect. And Van Gogh wasn't a bling kind of artist. No, he wasn't. You know what would be fun, Mary, though, is if I took my palette knife with some paint and I did like a palette knife border with like thick strokes of paint. You know what we could do it with? Lunar paste. You guys, my lunar paste is in a desperate use it or lose it place right now because it's going to dry up, my older ones. Look at those 3 colors. This one's in slightly better condition than my other one was. Oh boy. Let's just test it. Let me test it on the back and see if I like it. Messy palette, when this falls on the floor, it is going to be pretty. So just testing this out. Oh, I had to get a new package of baby wipes. I used my last one last night with Sean, and these, I do not like the smell of these. So what I'm thinking, something kind of like this. I like it. I think I'm gonna do it, y'all. And then this green color, this is so pretty. What color is this? Minty fresh. Ah, oh, it's beautiful. Throwing a little minty fresh in there. And I can layer it up pretty thick because it's lunar paste. So I can make it kind of feel like Van Gogh-ish. I'm trying to imagine what that will look like on the other side. Well, here's the thing. I have to go. It's 6:45. The clock is dictating. When I come back tomorrow, I'll decide whether I'm going to do this to the front or not. I just not sure. But I do have to go because there are children to care for in my house. And that's my job. Like my favorite job. So I got to go do that. But I may come back tomorrow, and when we're working together, I may do this kind of border thing on this side, and I may not, because again, I just kind of like it is. But I hope you guys had fun. I hope you enjoyed this little project and might think about making one for your craft room, or, you know, how cute would this be, like as a hang tag on a gift or something? Maybe not the postman, but this idea, you know. So yeah, that's our project for today. I know I missed some of y'all's comments. I'm going to catch up real quick. Vicky took her 20 years to train her husband. Oh, bless your heart, Vicky. Hi, Jean. How you doing, honey? Vicky, I was thinking about my husband this morning and just, you know, how much I love him, and I hope he sticks around for a long, long time. I was thinking about my hubby this morning. Aren't those colors fabulous? This is Bee sting. Oh, Simon, he has so much fun naming his stuff. Traffic cone. And then this one was minty fresh. They don't make me think of those things at all, but it does make me giggle. Bye, Rose. I gotta go too. Hi, Kat. How you doing? So glad you liked your things. I sent you one of the bird ornaments. You were actually one of the benefactors of the bird ornaments. The sun is finally peeking over the hill. You know what? I didn't see y'all's answer. Are y'all going live, Dawn? I'm going to zoom down to the bottom and you or Tracy. Thanks, Dawn. Thanks, Ava. Hi. Hi, Ava Lee. Hi, Susan. No, I didn't, Dawn. I need to go to the post office. Mike is really sweet. I don't, I can tell. I can tell that he is. Yes, okay, they're going live at 9 Central. And do y'all stream to both of your channels, or are you just streaming to Tracy's? Or do you stream to both? I know they'll be at Not Afraid of Color, but you might also be able to catch it over on, okay, yeah, just at Not Afraid of Color here on YouTube. Had to get a drink of water. Tracy and Dawn will be live at 9 doing junk journal stuff. So you'll have to go check that out. All right, guys, I have to run. Good thing I made my darling daughter's lunch last night. So I just get to pop it in a box. But I gotta go. Love you guys so much. I'll see y'all tomorrow. We're going to be doing this, but maybe in tens tomorrow and lids and whatever else I can find. Okay? And maybe we'll make some fun, snarky ones or whatever. I don't know. Who knows? We got a postman today, so don't know. But happy Friday to all. Enjoy Craft Roulette if you watch tonight. I will be away, but have a great one, everyone. See you later. Bye.